COOIS Exception Dashboard, turning SAP signals into visual business intelligence. Welcome back. In the previous parts of the series, we built a complete SAP COOIS exception intelligence engine. We learned how to separate system noise from real business impact, apply tolerance logic, classify exceptions by severity, differentiate documentation issues from production risks, and most importantly, automate the entire analysis process. But now comes the real transformation. Because data is not useful until it becomes visible. Today, we are building the COOIS Exception Dashboard, the visual layer that converts analytical output into instant business understanding. Why a dashboard? SAP reports transactions. Excel calculates logic. But decision makers need clarity. They don't want rows. They want signals. They want to know how many real problems exist. Where are they concentrated? Are we improving or getting worse? What requires attention right now? That is what a dashboard delivers. What we will build today. We are creating a structured visual control panel with 5 key intelligence views. First, KPI summary tiles. At the top of the dashboard, we display the health of the system. Total records processed. High severity issues. Medium and low severity. Clean operations. Overall exception rate. This gives immediate situational awareness in seconds. No scrolling. No filtering. No interpretation required. Second, exception distribution. Not all exceptions are equal. Some are documentation gaps. Some are technical inconsistencies. Some are real production risks. We visualize the distribution of exception types so we can instantly see where the organization is losing control. If documentation dominates, the problem is discipline. If business impact dominates, the problem is operations. That distinction matters. Third, business vs documentation split. This is one of the most important views. SAP flags deviations. But business cares about impact. This visual separates noise from risk. Now leadership can focus only on what truly affects production, cost, and delivery. This is where SAP reporting becomes business intelligence. Fourth, top problematic orders. Not all orders behave the same. Some repeatedly generate exceptions. Some consistently exceed tolerance. Some fail confirmation discipline. Instead of scanning hundreds of rows, the dashboard highlights the orders that need investigation. This is targeted control. Fifth, tolerance sensitivity insight. Earlier in the series, we introduced dynamic tolerance logic. Now we visualize its effect. As tolerance changes, exception counts change. This helps management answer a critical question. Are we detecting real problems? Or simply measuring rule sensitivity? This turns tolerance from a parameter into a management lever. What this dashboard represents. This is not just reporting. This is structured operational visibility. SAP generates data. Excel applies intelligence. The dashboard communicates truth. You now have a monitoring system, a control mechanism, and a decision support tool. All built using SAP data and Excel automation. Noise. System is distinguishing signal vs noise. That's exactly what exception engine's logic is supposed to do. What your current numbers mean. Clean equals 484. These are rows where no business impact, no final confirmation issue, no documentation requirement, no quantity inconsistency. These are operationally safe. Good. Low severity equals 463. These are most likely final confirmations missing text, or documentation-related deviations. This is process discipline, not production risk. Many companies have lots of these. Normal. High severity equals 49. This is your real focus. These are likely yield variance beyond tolerance, plan quantity mismatch, operation vs plan mismatch, final confirmation inconsistency. These are business impacting exceptions. Most important insight: your system has now separated operational noise, documentation, real production risk, business impact. That is exactly what SAP does not do natively. We have successfully built a decision layer. Recommended next tests, final validation pack. Test A tolerance sensitivity. Change P1 tolerance. Recommended next tests, final validation pack. Test A tolerance sensitivity. Change P1 tolerance. 1%, 3%, 5%. Expected. High severity decreases. Low unchanged. Clean increases. If that happens, tolerance engine is correct. Test B controlled variance injection. Pick one clean row. Change yield slightly beyond tolerance. Expected. Clean. High. Test C plan quantity blank. Blank column M on one row. Expected. High, plan quantity missing. Professional assessment. Our system is now structurally correct, logically layered, context aware, business prioritized, ready for dashboarding. We are no longer building an exception report. This way we are building a decision engine. That is advanced SAP analytics architecture. What comes next? In the next part, we move even further. We will make the dashboard interactive. Drill down analysis. Filtering by work center. Trend tracking over time. And automated alerts. Because visibility is only step 1. Action is step 2. If you work with SAP COOIS, production confirmations, or operational reporting, this is where real control begins. Thank you for watching. And welcome to the visual intelligence layer of SAP Exception Management.